Hey, welcome back to Snapple Games. My name's Max, and I'm back with another Pioneer League today. And before I get into this deck tech and then into the league, quickly shout out my channel, youtube.com/snapbolt. Go to my channel, subscribe to the channel, check it out. A lot of good content on there. I record live on Twitch, twitch.tv/snapboltgames. So come hang out live. A lot of fun. Now let's get into a deck tech, and then let's get into this Pioneer League. So, actually, first, real quick before we do that, I played a little bit of Pioneer. I haven't played too much recently, but actually, I did play Pioneer back before the pandemic started. And that's actually how I qualified for my first Pro Tour. I played Blue Black Inverter at a GP top aided and got the PT invite that way. Funny story, actually. My younger brother said, "Hey, um, I found that we were planning on playing Mono Black aggro, and he said I found this inverter deck. Some streamer was playing it. I think you should try it." I immediately 5-0'd and then 4-1 to my first two leagues. Bought the deck, reg for the GP, and made the Pro Tour that way. So I played a little bit of Pioneer back in that time. I played a couple other decks as well, but the format's a lot different now. And this is like the most hype deck at the moment, mono green. Pretty standard card choices for the most part, but I'll go over them here. I think this again, I don't know that much about the format, but I think this could be a front runner for best deck. I think blue white control looks pretty strong. That's another deck I want to try. I have most of those cards for both these decks, so look out for some blue white control and Pioneer as well. Now let's get into the deck for real. All right, so we have 8 mana dorks, 4 Llanowar, 4 Elvish Mystic. We without deleting some if we can. We have some sweet art Llanowars and old border Elvish Mystic, so those are sweet. 4 Oath of Nissa, just a little card selection, helps you kind of like ponder in your green deck. 4 Wolf 2 Curated, 4 Old Growth Troll. This card's kind of like debated whether it should be in the deck or not. I feel like it should be good. 3 mana 4 Trample, and then it's kind of hard to like actually kill unless you exile it. Otherwise, it can ramp you even more. So that one's sweet. 3 Kiora, 4 Karn, 1 Vivian, 1 Nissa, 4 Cavalier, and this is kind of a new tech. This deck, when Pioneer came out, used to just play 4 Nissa, but now everyone just plays Cavalier. This is 5 mana, 5/6 reach with triple green devotion. When it ETBs, reveal the top 5 cards of your library, put a land from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest into your graveyard. But then also, if it dies, you can put another target card from your graveyard on top of your library, so you can kind of keep chaining. And then we're a quad. I always delete cards when I try to make them bigger. We're a quad Storm the Festival deck. So this is a 6 mana sorcery. Look at the top 5 cards, and you can put 2 permanents with a mana value 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield, and it has flashback for 10, which we can actually cast. Um, so this is basically just a big collected company, but you can also hit planeswalkers with this. So again, we're just a green devotion deck. Nykthos, we have 2 layer, mono forest, just a green ramp deck. There is one sweet thing about the deck, and there is an infinite combo in the deck, which is pretty hard to see if you don't know it. I don't know the deck that well either, so you're gonna have to bear with me while I try to struggle through it here. But the combo involves this card, Pestilent Cauldron, and the backside of it is Restorative Burst. So basically, what you need, essentially, there's a couple combinations of ways to do it, I think, but 2 Kioras and 2 Karns, and then essentially you, let's say, make infinite mana with Nykthos, and then you untap Nykthos with Kiora, and then you play Karn, or have Karn in play, minus, get Pestilent Cauldron, but then Restorative Burst, get back Kiora and Karn from your graveyard. Then you play Kiora, untap Nykthos, and then you Karn, and you can Karn for Pestilent Cauldron again, because when you cast this sorcery, it exiles itself, and Karn can get cards from exile. So then you can keep casting Restorative Burst, just keep doing that over and over, and that makes each player gain 4 life. And then eventually you cast the front side Pestilent Cauldron, and then you 1 mana tap it. Each opponent mills cards equal to the amount of life you've gained this turn, which is infinite if you've done enough loops. So there is that infinite combo in the deck. I think that's going to be pretty hard to set up. I don't know actually how much that's going to come up. Maybe we just kill people with like Storm, Cavalier, Old Growth Troll, but maybe we kill a lot of people by comboing. So we'll see if we do. We'll see if we do. Just a bunch of Karn targets in the sideboard, stuff you'd expect. I don't even know if this is the best list. Again, this is my first time getting back into Pioneer, so let's do it together and let's find out what we should be playing. Let's just go right into round one. Let's go. All right, round one against Bloody Ziff. Would you like to play first? I would. Oh, they're revealing a Yorion. So they're probably blue-white control. Snap, keep this hand. This hand's great. We get to go turn one Mystic, turn two Forest, tap Mystic and Forest to play Wolf Wellhaven, and then play two Oath of Misses also. So we can play all of our cards except for Karn on turn two, which is pretty sweet. Blue-white control does seem like it. Oh, it's not blue-white control. Maybe it's just blue-white flicker. Not exactly sure. Okay, so let's go Forest, Wolf here, and then play Oath, then play Oath. Oath for... I wonder if I want to get Kiora or Cavalier here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana, 5 mana right now. I can just play Cavalier on turn 3. That seems good because I can just find Nykthos with that. Let's just take Cavalier. And then Oath of Nissa, keep one of them. So I can take any of these cards. I can take second Karn. Also, next turn I can just Karn. It's not bad. I feel like I'm already so far ahead. Next turn, I mean, I can Cavalier first. Either way is strong. I think I just take another Karn. This is crazy. I mean, this is only turn 2. Oh, yeah, it's mono white. See, I'm not that familiar with the format, so that makes sense. They're probably just going to crack Clue here. Oh, and we just drew the Nykthos naturally. Wow. So now I can just... The only thing, I mean, I can play Boseiju and then play Cavalier, because then if I hit Nykthos, next turn I can untap, use Nykthos, maybe play a second Nykthos. I think that's better than Karning this turn. I don't know if I need this either. I'll just play it. Play Cavalier. And I think Nykthos is like one of our best hits here. Okay. We have a Storm the Festival in the graveyard, which is synergy with this. Which I think we could even just potentially just cast next turn. On turn 4. With Nykthos. Alright, let's pass. Still a crazy turn 3. Now we have 4 lands in play. We have a 5/6 reach. We already have 6 mana plus Nykthos in hand and Karn. This is like crazy. Okay, so this makes Snowlands enter the battlefield tap. Non-creature spells your opponent's cast with mana value 4 or greater cost 2 more to cast. So that is actually pretty annoying, but I mean, I think it's fine. You said cast Sylvan Tutor first? I mean, I don't have Sylvan Tutor in my deck. Not sure what you're talking about. Oh, and there's Kiora. Jeez. What's up, Poverton? All right, so now I go play Nykthos, play Kiora. This is going to be an insane turn. Then use Nykthos for green. 7 mana. Then untap Nykthos. Then Nykthos for green. So I have 12 mana, so I can flashback Storm, or I can go Karn for 6 mana and then have 6 mana left over. I don't think I need to Karn for anything. I think I just Storm the Festival for 12 mana right now. I guess I can Karn plus Sky Sovereign kill Redain, because I actually have 13 mana. So I can go 6 plus 7. Is Sky Sovereign killing Redain better than Storm the Festival? I feel like no. Just gonna cast this. Alright, so now I hit Nykthos Kiora. The only problem is if I take Kiora Nykthos, that might not be better than just Forest Nykthos. Then I have to sack this Nykthos, then I can activate this one. But if I take Kiora Nykthos, I think I just take Forest Nykthos. Just gonna try to make some decisions here. Yeah, I want to put them onto the battlefield. I'll keep the untapped Nykthos. And then add green, add 7 mana, play Karn. Minus. Yes. I can get God Pharaoh statue. I can get Meteor Golem. I can needle something, or I can just get Sky Sovereign right now. I think Sky Sovereign's fine. Just no attack. I think I think we'll be able to combo later, but I guess I could have gotten second Kiora. Again, I'm not that familiar with the deck, so I'm definitely going to need some work before I get the real combo done. I haven't even watched anybody play or anything. Okay, they have a Karn too. They minus. I can just kill their Karn. What are they going to get? Book of Exalted Deeds. Okay, so they're going to try to do that combo. I see. I can also needle Book of Exalted Deeds if I have to. All right, let's go Llanowar. Nykthos, add green. 8 mana. Minus Karn. I guess I don't even need, I even have Karn out. Can also just get Meteor Golem to be safe. I can God Pharaoh statue as well. It's kind of annoying for them. Seems good to me. Let's get statue. Let's play flagship. Kill Redain. I guess I can kill the Karn. I guess I just kill the Karn. And let's untap Nykthos. Nykthos. Play statue. I could have played another Karn, potentially. Just pass. We're still doing fine here. This is crew 3. But I couldn't activate it if they had a Karn. I think I'm winning this game just like as is. They can't activate Book right now. They haven't taken Yori into their hand yet. All their spells cost 2 more to cast. Can also get Asika's Chariot, I guess, but maybe just getting Meteor Golem like next turn is best. I can also like Karn plus my God Pharaohs or my Sky Sovereign and just attack with it that way. That's pretty sweet. I don't really want to subject that to removal potentially. I think I just plus Karn on my Sky Sovereign. It's a pretty sweet combo. Let's just start with that. Because then I can just attack with it. Let's just attack with this and this. Just start killing them. I can kill Redain here with Sky Sovereign. This is looking good. Then I can just play second Karn, get Meteor Golem and cast. Stasis Snare, sure. On the Cavalier, you got it. Yeah, all their spells costing 2 more is so brutal for them. Let's go Caryatid. Nick those for green. Play Karn. Keep this Karn. Minus. Yes. I think I just Meteor Golem the Stasis Stare right now. I don't really want a Immortal Sun. Don't necessarily need to Chariot. I mean, I guess I can Cauldron. Can I win? I don't think I can yet. I don't even think I need to combo. I think I'm just fine just killing all their stuff. Let's just kill that. Get another trigger. I get to draw two. Nice. Another Haven. There's a Forest. Just put it here. Could have put it on Nykthos, I suppose. And F6. I have to try to play fast because I'm not that skilled with the deck yet. So it's probably better for me to just take quick lines and not really worry too much about comboing them infinite. Okay, they play book, but the ability can't be activated right now because of Karn. So I'm fairly safe there. And they're at 13. Can I just kill? Let's see. Let's go plus on this. Crew on this. Untap this. And we got him. Okay. Maybe I could have done that earlier. Could I have done that last turn? I don't think so. Okay, that was sweet. I feel like we just don't sideboard in this matchup. I feel like a lot of times we're just not really going to be sideboarding that much. Like, I could bring in one Pelucranos. All right, just gonna jam. Let's go game two. No sideboard, no problem. All right, game two against Mono White Yorion here. They're on the play. All right, 0 lands. Let's toss this back. Mulligan. And this we can definitely keep. Probably just put back this Storm the Festival here. I think it's better to keep more of the cheaper cards. We have 2 5-drops, I know, but I mean they're both really strong still. The turn 2 Old Growth Troll does seem pretty nice. Portable Hull, okay. Well, we have the turn 2 Wolf Willow here. We won't be able to turn 3 Planeswalker though. We could have had the turn 2 Troll. So they can Book of Exalted Deeds us. We have like a lot of ways to try to prevent that from happening with like Karn and Meteor Golem. And they Portable Hole again. Wow, okay. Probably just gonna play this, play Troll. Play. Cast. This is one thing I was kind of worried about with this deck is when you get disrupted early, and especially if you're on like a mulligan to 5 or 6 or something like we are, get disrupted early, then opponent keeps doing their thing, that can leave you in pretty rough shape. Archon. Can only play one spell and our non-basics under tapped. Mystic. Attack for 4, play Mystic, then hope to draw a land next turn. Probably play Cavalier before playing Nissa, I'm not sure yet. Thraben, sure. So they have 4 Devotion right now. Card just is really strong in Pioneer, I guess. They attack for 2. You got it. They have 2 cards in hand only. And didn't want to attack with Mutavault. Interesting. I'll attack with Troll. I guess they could stasis snare it, but I mean, it's not like I'm not going to attack. Yeah, they're going to snare. Sure, play another Troll. Just trying to find another land here. I mean, they disrupted 2 of our mana sources, and we're 1 mana short of our 5 drops. But again, still looking decent. They only have 1 card, so they just take Yorion here or something. I guess that's pretty good. Six, seven, eight. Oh, they can take Yorion and cast it. That's pretty impressive. They're cracking Clue though. It should be Yorioned. I guess they could wait for more value, but it seems like getting the 4/5 flyer down right now. I can't attack. They would have got to flicker Thraben. Exile the troll. Okay. Land. Kiora. Guess I just attack. No reason to use Kiora there. Just keep the loyalty up. Next turn, I'll definitely play a Cavalier here because I get to draw off Kiora. They play a 2/2 first strike for 2, but that does give them more mana. They can also activate Mutavault here. But they can't do that and take Yorion and cast. Take Yorion, cast it, get a clue. They should attack first, so they can just like untap their Archon basically. That's all they can really do though. I guess they can flicker Stasis Snare and get my Kiora if they want. They probably should do that. Oh wow, they're not casting Yorion. Attacking everything at Kiora. Interesting lines from the opponent here. Again, I don't think I want a Nissa here. I just want a Cavalier. I get to draw and maybe hit a Nykthos. Hit a layer. Alright, I'll take layer. Pass the turn. Oh yeah, they can only cast 1 spell. And they cast this. Makes sense. So now they can kill my Kiora, but I have another one. I can go Nissa, untap, have 4 mana. If I draw a land, I can go Nissa into Cavalier. If they blink this, then they can cast another spell, but they don't have any more cards. So they can draw with a clue at the end of their turn. Interesting. I thought they would just attack and just sack like one thing. At least kill this. Again, this league is just for like learning the format, having fun, maybe get some wins with this crazy mono green deck. So they just flickered Thraben. Oh, and Stasis Snare. I see. So now they're going to get the Kiora or the Cavalier. I see. They get the Cavalier. There's an Oath of Nissa. And we have Forest here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can go play Forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can go Nissa into Cavalier like right now. I can Oath of Nissa first even, but I think it's better to just Nissa before anything. Nissa. Oh, I can only play 1 spell. That was a mistake, actually. I should have just Cavaliered. This is still okay, I think. Maybe I just untap my Beseju now. Now they just kill my Nissa with their flyers. Yeah, I forgot about the Archon, even though I was literally just talking about it. Nice. I should have definitely just played Cavalier. That would have been so much better because then I can just block their team. No, this doesn't have reach or trample. It just becomes an XX. They have a lot of mana now. They Skyclave the Old Growth Troll. I think I punted this one. I literally forgot about Archon, even though I was just talking about it. So Nissa goes down. I mean, I can still just play Cavalier next turn, and then they might not be able to do that much. One second. Okay. Oh, they're just attacking us with everything? We're at 15. I guess we just kill a Mutavault. 2, 4, 6, 10, 11. Such a bad mistake not playing Cavalier last turn. Definitely a punt. Get to draw, but I don't really have any instants, so the Archon actually kind of does crush me here. I can make mana, but it doesn't really do anything. I have one reach blocker. I'm at 4. I don't think I'm dead right now because I think I'm only taking 2 in the air at the moment. Oh no, they have a Mutavault as well. I have 4 blockers, so I think if they attack with all, actually, no, I think I actually survive at 1 and get to kill Mutavault. Might actually be okay, yeah, because I also get to kill Yorion. Oh, and I can even block something with Lair. So yeah, I'm actually not dead at all. I mean, I'm close to dead, but they're also at 9. No attack from our opponent. Great. Just another land for us. I mean, I guess I'm just I can play Wolfwell Haven Crack, or I can just play Oath. I guess Oath is better, even though it's not my only one spell. Probably lets me hit a good spell for next turn. Guess not. Let's get Llanowar. Land. Nissa plus here. They're at 9. I could attack with a big layer of the Hydra, then they just chump with something. What if I attack with layer and everything? They have to chump this with Thraben, then they chump this with Knight, then they eat a forest. They don't die. I think it's just best to just attack with layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers, 5 blockers here. I can only block 1 flyer anyway. I think I just attack with layer here. I could have attacked with it and untapped it. Yeah, I guess I can untap the layer as well. I could also attack with Cavalier and then untap that, but they could double block this and kill it. I think just attack with layer is correct. I can also ult Nissa next turn potentially and just get all my forests and make my lands indestructible. So they chump. Then I think I'll untap layer. I should have maybe made layer a tiny bit smaller. Like, used 1 less land, so I would have had actually another blocker. We're learning, we're learning. They lost connection to the game and then they rejoined the game right away. That was interesting. Looks like they're losing connection and rejoining really quick right now. See what happens. I feel like I'm playing so slow because of my unfamiliarity with the deck and the format, but I'm not that far behind on time. Ooh, there's a Karn. I can only play one spell this turn. I can also, again, ult this Nissa after adding like a ton of mana. And then I can actually attack with my forests too. I mean, they're at 9. And then what do? I play Karn, and I can't play another spell from Karn. Hmm. Because I can also plus Nissa, make another forest attacker right now. What if I make another forest attacker, attack with layer, and attack with everything? I'll have 4/3/3s attacking Cavalier and a massive layer. So they chump layer here because they have to. They can block Cavalier like here or here. And then they have potentially 3 more blockers, and I have 4 attackers here. I feel like it's a little bit risky. I feel like I can just wait one more turn. Yeah, I could make layer like 9 or even a little bit more than that. And then like play a Karn post combat. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's nick those. 8 mana. I think I'll make it 11. Just so it's a little harder to like multi-block. Attack with layer. They chump, sure. And then go plus Nissa here. Then play Karn. They only have 4 potential attackers here. I guess we could be dead basically at any moment if they removed this. There's nothing I can do though. What's the best thing to get that has the most effect next turn on the board? Just Meteor Golem, I guess. And then I can minus Kiora on the layer. I don't even know if that really does anything. I can just leave Kiora in play. Just pass. If they don't have removal for Cavalier, I think they lose. Because next turn, I'm pretty sure we have lethal. Because we can just Meteor Golem their Yorion plus Nissa, attack with like everything, including a massive layer. So if they don't basically, again, draw a removal spell for this, okay, they have another blocker, but I think they're still going to be in trouble here. They're going to have to do a lot of blocking to survive. Then I don't think we can die on the crack back. Plus, our forests have a vigilance, so I think they drew a flyer just 1 turn too late, most likely. So let's go untap. Old growth troll. Okay, let's go devotion. Oops. 8 mana. Meteor Golem, the Yorion. Plus Nissa here. Guess I can Kiora. Untap Nykthos. Sure. I'm just taking actions. Then attack with everything. They have 4 blockers. They can go block, 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 block. They die. I don't think. I think people used to play more Settle the Wreckage, but not as much anymore. So, full disclosure, I don't think I played that well at all. I think the deck kind of carried me there. Um, but again, I'm just learning, so you can't expect to like play perfectly right when you pick up a deck, especially one that's kind of complicated like this. But that was pretty sweet. I mean, it really showed the power of this deck. I was just taking like so many actions and just it felt like I was just doing more powerful stuff than the opponent. So that was sweet. Got the first one, and we'll see everybody in round 2. All right, welcome to round 2. We're against Forger Red. Would you like to play first? Yes, I would. This is actually a keep, I think. They mulligan to 6. We have triple Elvish Mystic. We have double Nykthos and a 4/4, but I mean, this draw can potentially get really explosive, especially if we like draw Forest next turn. And even if we don't, we're fine. We can still just play Nykthos, play double Llanowar on turn 2. Red green. There's a Wolfwillow Haven as well. So now I think I'm gonna play. I wanted to Wolfwillow up the Nykthos, but with second Nykthos, not sure that I do. Play Nykthos. I can also just Wolfwillow up my lair and then play double Elvish Mystic. I think I like that better, especially just because I have second Nykthos that I'm probably gonna play, and then my Wolfwillow would die. It's kind of up in the air what I should do there, but I think this is good. Wow, this deck is so explosive. That was turn 2. I mean, I guess we don't really have anything left to do at the moment, but I can make a pretty big layer soon. Next turn, I just Old Growth Troll attack for a couple damage. Then the turn after that, start just making a big layer of the Hydra. All right, so let's just go. Old Growth Troll attack for 3. I could have cracked Wolfwillow Haven for a 2/2 instead. Oh, it's Winota. Okay. They just play a Fable. That's fine. Another Old Growth Troll. Okay. So now I probably don't know if I need to use the second Nykthos quite yet, but I do really want to start pressuring them as much as possible. I don't think I need to use Wolfwillow at all. Maybe it would have been correct to put on the first Nykthos. 7 mana. So I just make a massive layer this turn. Play Old Growth Troll. Play second Nykthos. Use the second Nykthos. Then activate layer and attack. Play Nykthos. Keep this one. Use it. Make a 13. So they have to chump? Wow. Really impressive. So now they get to loot 2. This deck is still Winota, right? Or is it not? Is it just like Naya value, maybe? We also just have these 4/4 tramples, which isn't bad. They can discard up to 2 cards if they do draw that many cards. Yeah, Brutal Cathar Voice. This has to be Winota. Mono Pathway mana base. Chariot, sure. Beseiju. So I can Beseiju the Fable or the Chariot. I think I just go make a bunch of mana. I'll just leave up Beseiju for now. Make a 9/9. They have to chump the layer right now. Done. Then just attack with these. And just leave up Beseiju. I think this is fine. Again, I can kill this enchantment creature like whenever I want as well. Yeah, this looks good. I don't care about them getting that because it has summoning sickness. They just play Winota. Then they can use it to crew Chariot. But if they do, I'll just Beseiju the Chariot in response. Which they will here. Yeah, so now I just Beseiju the Chariot. And F6. They get Stomping Ground. Then they can attack for 2, trigger Winota once. They got a Primeval Titan. Geez, that might be enough. They hit. Damn. Vivian, we can give our layer, trample, Oath of Nissa. Let's cast it. There's a Karn. All right, let's take Karn. What can we Karn for? They're at 5. They concede. Okay. Sweet. I mean, they were definitely in trouble, for sure. I guess we could Karn for Cage, and then they can't Winota anymore, and then we just win on board. Yep. Sweet. All right. Probably just bring in 2 Cage. I guess Pelucranotes is pretty good as well, right? It kills all their small stuff. Yeah, they were just probably dead on board. You're right. Hmm. Seems kind of tough to sideboard with this deck. I'm not exactly sure what's good and what's not good in this matchup. This can kind of brickwall them, especially if they don't have Winota. I think Cage and Pelucranos are both really good. I could see siding out like Cavalier, a Planeswalker, another Planeswalker. That's kind of hard. They're kind of hard to protect because our opponent's just plan is going to be to play out a bunch of creatures. Could also just side out both Caryatids. They're not that good. Leave in the Vivian. Because if I play this like on turn 3, it can actually just be a pretty powerful play, especially if the opponent's draw is a little bit awkward. Taking out a Kiora is kind of weird, but again, they can just attack Planeswalkers relatively easily. Just think I want to leave the 1 Nissa. Seems kind of sweet. Could also cut 1 Storm the Festival, leave in the Cavalier. Just because it's a little bit slow for the matchup. Sure. This looks good. And yes, I think Cage is that important, just turning off their Winota, because then they just play a bunch of random creatures that aren't that good. If we have Cage in play, then we just like really outmode them. I mean, this is a turn 2 troll. You don't mulligan that hand too often. I think the opponent mulliganed last game as well, and they're mulliganing this game, but they're a 3-color deck that's trying to curve out too, so understandable. Ooh, there's Cage. Nice. I probably do have to play Cage next turn. Because if they just played Winota attack with one thing, they could get a Primeval Titan. Or a Grave Titan. Right? They go Red Source, tap these, play Winota, attack. I get crushed. I can't actually play Troll. They could literally hit the thing next turn. I gotta go Cage, Llanowar. Also, this way, if I draw a land, I can just play Cavalier next turn. And then this is what we're going to do. We're going to draw land. We're going to play Cavalier. We're going to hit Nykthos. Then we're going to untap, and we're going to Polukranos their entire board. That's the plan. I guess, but it's probably more important to stop them. We started out one storm as well. Okay. They can like attack with Chariot, trade for Troll. Are they gonna Winota here? No, they're just gonna cast Grave Titan. The green Grave Titan. They are gonna attack as well. Yeah, we're just in trouble. They copy a wolf. I mean, I guess I have to just trade for Chariot. We're just in so much trouble. Otherwise, this can keep making tokens. This also gives me more mana. Feels bad, but I think that's what I have to do. I'm probably just losing this game. What happened? Oh, I can't enter from the graveyard. Wow, this card hurts us a lot then. Wow. Okay. So I have a couple options. I can play Polukranos to try to set up for a monstrosity next turn, but I'm taking so much damage. I mean, I'm just gonna lose, I think. They just played Grave Titan too fast. We just hit 0 lands. Wow. Maybe like we could just play like one or two of this card. Yeah, Grafdigger's is crushing us. I feel like this matchup should be close, but yeah, it should be pretty swingy like this. So this only creates things when it attacks, though, if it's flipped. So I can trade like Cavalier for their 6/6, take 10, go to 6, and then I'm dead no matter what, but I don't think just killing a 2/2 chumping is really like a winning line. So I can put another card on top of my library. I don't think I want to do that. Oh, I have to target. Then I can just say no. At 6. Another Chariot. Okay. Jeez. That was pretty impressive. All right. We're on the play, though. Man, Cage felt really bad. Yeah, it also crushes our own festivals. Let's reevaluate here. 2 Cage main one side. We're often going to have it. Do I side out like another Storm? Do I side out all my Storm the Festivals, bring in the Caryatids? It's just such a big nombo. Like, I'm likely going to have Cage. I'll just have one, I guess, and I don't know. We're learning, though. We're learning. This just has to be a mulligan. We don't have any actual green sources, unfortunately. Hand looked good, but just didn't quite get there. Sand's actually good. Let's keep. I think I'm just putting back a Karn. I think I want to just play creatures and attack. Seems good. Opponent on the mulligan as well. That deck should mulligan a ton, so it's kind of to be expected. I just want to go like troll into either troll or poly K and hope the opponent kind of stumbles. Not really interested in carning with not that much mana here. Oath of Nissa. If we just draw Nykthos, it gets pretty insane as well. remember way back in the day, I used to play Cradle. Is it Cradle Guard? I think it's Cradle Guard. It's green colorless 4/4 trample echo. All right, so they probably have to take Polukranos. Yeah, they do. Just too risky if we draw a land and we just cast it. Just crush their board. Pretty good turn 2 from the opponent, especially if they have like a turn 3 Winota here. That's nuts. Opponent stumbled in game 1, but doesn't look like they're not stumbling games 2 and 3 so far. Okay, no Winota. I like that. We have 8 power trample. While they're attacking. Thought they might even want to double block, but I guess they just can't really afford to. Looking good here. Old Growth Troll beats. Let's go Oath. Guess I could have attacked with Elvish Mystic as well. I guess there's no real reason to need 2 layers as well. Just take Forest. Doesn't matter which Oath I keep. Take the Lucranos. Land, Elf, go. Okay. Maybe no red source for Winota. Maybe they had all. Oh no, they do. But do they have the actual Winota? No, they have Grave Titan. Okay, they're at 6 though. Cage. So now I'm probably just attacking with both Old Growth Trolls. They block one. They can double block the other one. I get 1 more mana. And then I can just go Polukranos Cage, go. That puts them in a pretty bad spot, actually. They have to lose these wolves. Alternatively, I can just not attack with my Old Growth Trolls. And then just set up a bigger attack next turn with a Poly K activation. I guess I like that. Because I'm not going to die. Especially with Cage out. And yeah, this just seems good. Lucranos. And then play Cage. And then no attacks. And then next turn I can just activate Lucranos to take out like some blockers or something. Can only really do like 2 damage with this right now, but if I draw Nykthos, it's actually insane. We got some really bad glare coming through right now, so apologize for that. Nissa, Voice of Zendikar. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. That is just devastating for us, actually. It's like the best Nissa I've ever seen. Wow. Card seems a little situational. I guess I can just make plants that trigger Winota. They go no attacks. All right, we really need a Nykthos. It's Oath. Hit a Nissa. We can't actually cast Nissa this turn. But what I can do, I could take Forest. I could take Forest, attack with take Forest, play it. Oh, I guess I can play Nissa. No, because I don't get the Forest. Drummer, hey, thanks for the sub. Really appreciate it. I can take Forest and play it, and then attack with Polukranos, Old Growth Troll, Old Growth Troll. They're going to do like some double blocking. Then I activate Pelucranos to kill a 2 toughness thing. I feel like taking Nissa to play next turn is just not even that good. Then they get to eat an old growth troll with their Huntmaster. What about take forest, just attack with Pelucranos? See how they block. This is a tough decision here. Again, I don't think Nissa's really doing that much like next turn. I already played a spell, so I don't need to worry about this flipping. I have another Pelucranos I can cast for 6 mana. So I'm down to trade this one off. I'm just going to take Forest. Just going to attack with just Pelucranos because they don't really have any good blocks on it. I guess attacking them is better. They have to block. Because if they trade for Huntmaster, I just go deal 2 to Spellbinder, trade, and then kill both of these creatures, then they don't really have anything left. Okay. So, okay. Well, I still get to kill Huntmaster. I think this is still just really good for me. They don't have anything. X equals 2. And then we'll try to deal damage to the Spellbinder here. Kill that. And then trade for this. Nice. Then they can make a plant here, sure, but that doesn't really matter. They have 1 card left. I think we're ahead, but it's close. Another Huntmaster? Are you serious? Now we're way behind. Just went from a good position to really bad. Jeez, that was so bad for us. They can Anthem again next turn? Yeah. Jesus. I think we're dead, like, basically no matter what here. I'll just try to play Pelucranos Pass. Playing Cure is obviously not good. Man, we were close, just barely didn't get there. Just the 6/6 was really bricking my 4/4s. Guess I wonder if there was any turn where I could have activated a layer. Wow. Close match. Opponent's at 12 now. They just go no attack also. That's gross. I wonder if a opponent like sided out any number of Winotas, and we could have just not had cage at all. Because drawing both of these cages really hurt us here. Dog like going off outside. We could have just stuck to our main game plan and just you know, tried to do our thing. I mean, Nissa Voice of Zendikar was good, but really Tovolar's Huntmaster is what won them this. Okay, we're just gonna take it. I don't think trading here is good at all. Storm the festival with double cage out. That's justice. The one storm we left in after learning about the non-bow. GG's. 1-1. Fun to play that matchup though. Fun to learn. See everybody in round 3. Alright, we're against Gigantha. That probably means it's like some type of black-red deck, right? I guess it could be mono-red as well. This hand is just not good. It's a turn 2 Caryatid, turn 3 nothing if we don't draw land, and even if we do, we just turn 3 Karn. It's just not quick, not good enough. We really want to be ramping on turn 1 if possible. This one we're gonna have to keep on 6. Can't always have a 1-drop, but obviously you would like one. Can put back Nissa or Cavalier. Maybe just Nissa. Just if we get disrupted at all, it's just going to be so much easier to slam Cavalier. Could have put back Old Growth Troll, I suppose, and just tried to ramp straight to 5. But I think this is just the better line. Ketria Triome. I was not expecting that with Giganta. Is it Niv or is it some type of combo deck? Okay, it's Sylvan Awakening, Jeskai Ascendancy. Oh, there's the Nykthos. There we go. So I think now I do want to put Wolfwill on Nykthos. I'm going to try it. I'm going to want to be untapping the Nykthos, so I want to make even more mana when I do. Paradise Druid, tap land, sure. So now I can go Kiora minus, play another Wolfwill. I like it. Let's see, can I do more than that? Kiora minus, then I have 3 mana. I can go Kiora minus Old Growth Troll. Oh no, I can't quite do that because I put it on the Nykthos. Wow, that's really intricate, like how you have to choose what you want to do. I guess I can also go play Wolfwill here first, then play Kiora. Oh, yo, Jarvis. Hey, thanks for the raid. Huge raid. I thought it was 35. Welcome, everyone. Really appreciate the raid. For those that don't know, my name's Max. My channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. But welcome, everyone. This is my first time playing Pioneer in a while, but I've played pretty much all formats, play a lot of Pauper. So check out that youtube.com/snapbolt. Again, really appreciate the raid, Jarvis. Anybody from my channel, go check out Jarvis. Go sub to his Twitch. Okay, we can't actually cast Old Growth Troll here, so I think I don't need to minus. So I think I can just pass the turn. See if we get comboed here. They go Iteration. So this deck basically just tries to go Jeskai Ascendancy, play Sylvan Awakening, and then make a bunch of mana with all their lands, and then keep playing spells, and then just kill you with either all their lands or however else they do. Again, I'm just learning the format here. Iteration into Consider, Bin Triome. I think this deck plays like 6 Triomes or something. Jambone, what's up? Portable Hole, one of the Wolfos. It's fine. Card's seeing a lot of play in multiple formats. It's cool. So now I probably just... Nykthos doesn't actually make mana, so I guess I just Cavalier pass. That's all I can do. 3, 4, 5. I can't quite... I'm just a little bit short of doing anything that good. See, I can go play Forest, play Old Growth Troll, add 2 mana, untap Nykthos, and then Nykthos for green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then play Cavalier, so I can do both. Hopefully I did the math right. Old Growth Troll, draw, add 2 mana, untap, use the 2 mana to Nykthos for 5, play Cavalier. Oh, for 6. I miscounted, but... Oh no, how did I miscount? 1, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. Oh, because when I tapped it again, I added another green from Wolflow. Okay, duh. I'm seriously missing on lands? Okay. Well, we drew Storm the Festival and we hit one in the bin at least. We didn't hit a land, but see if we get comboed. Yeah. Oloro saw it. Looks like they're still just trying to set up though. They're not that close to comboing, right? And I think the line for us is probably just going to be Nykthos, cast Storm from hand, because that gives us the most mana to work with. Maybe we can combo them next turn. We'll have to see. Five mana, Escape to the Wilds. So they can play another land, and then they can probably go off next turn with Ascendancy into Iteration. So they probably just play Ketria Triome Pass, and then hope they don't die. We're gonna have to get pretty lucky to fully combo here. Another Nykthos. All right, let's just start taking actions here. Let's Storm from hand. See what we can do. Cavalier and Karn. That's got to be better than double. Cavalier and Karn's got to be better than double double Cavalier. Cavalier and Karn, okay. And then I get to draw as well. Draw an Old Growth Troll. We hit a Nykthos. This puts it in untapped. Okay, let's Nykthos. Keep the untapped one. Even though our Wolfwell dies, I think it's fine. And then what can I Karn for? I can card for God Pharaoh's statue. I don't even know if that's enough, but making all their spells cost 2 more. I guess I can Karn for Damping Sphere. I can also just Storm the Festival again. I can probably just Storm first, right? I have another Nykthos that I can still play. Yeah. Let's just go Storm from Graveyard. Wait. Oh, I can still Kiora as well. But then I can't activate this Nykthos without the mana. So I should probably just untap this Nykthos and activate it again right now. So let's go cancel. Could I also play Old Growth Troll first? I think I have to just do this. I guess I can play Old Growth Troll, then untap the Nykthos. Cavalier. All right, let's just do that. Cavalier. Hit player. Untap Nykthos. Make mana now. 17 mana. 3 storms in yard. Flashback Storm. Didn't really hit anything. I guess I can just take forests because they make mana. Forest. Okay. Now I can play another Nykthos and use it, and then flashback another Storm. I think that's probably what I want to do. Play Nykthos. 21 mana. Let's see. I have Kiora and Karn in graveyard, so I can just Karn for the. I can just combo right now, right? So chat, bear with me because I don't even really fully know the combo. So I can Karn for. I Karn for Cauldron, then I Restorative Burst, get back Kiora plus Karn, and then I just keep doing that, and then eventually I just cast Cauldron somehow. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Yes. Cauldron. Cast Restorative Burst, getting Karn and Kiora. They conceded the game. Okay. I activated Nykthos first because I thought I wouldn't have enough after flashing back. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I think I actually did have the win there because I can go, yeah, with get back Karn and Kiora, keep playing Karn and Kiora and making infinite green mana, and then eventually on the last Karn I can just Karn for Treasure Vault. Then I can sack Treasure Vault, make black mana, then cast Pestilent Cauldron, and then mill them infinite. So I did have the combo. Sweet. Okay. I think we don't sideboard, right? I don't think we want Cage. Unless do they cast spells from their graveyard? I've also seen people play one Overgrown Tomb, and then I was like, right before I was about to start the stream, I was like, oh, I should play that Overgrown Tomb so I can find the black source and bring that back, and then win with the Cauldron that way. And then I was like, I don't really want to deal with like changing out my lists and stuff because I usually like post my lists. So I was like, I just won't go with the Overgrown Tomb. So I didn't go with it. I'm just gonna not sideboard. We either need to like aggro them out or combo them. Usually you should have an Overgrown Tomb. I'm just saying I don't have one. Got to mulligan this. No actual green source. This hand's pretty bad. I mean, this is a turn 3 Karn on a 6-card hand. Maybe I just keep this. Can put back like one Caryatid. It's just not that fast, but I don't really want to go to 5 and have a non-functional 5. Kind of sucks again because this hand's not where we want to be in this matchup, but I think going to 5 is also just not that good. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe going to 5 is good and you just want like a turn 1 Llanowar, but just try to settle for a turn 3 Karn here. Opponent's just setting up. Okay, they just tap out for Ascendancy. It's pretty scary. So I have to just play Karn. That's all I can do. I can minus get Tormod's Crypt if that matters, but use Karn's ability, yes. I can also just get Damping Sphere. I can't cast Statue next turn anyway. I can't cast Meteor Golem for a while. I could get Chariot to play next turn, but that doesn't seem that great. I feel like Damping Sphere also hurts me, which is just so funny. Man. Like, sure, they could combo next turn, but I can also minus card next turn to get Damping Sphere. Or I can minus card next turn to get Chariot and make sure I get the Damping Sphere. And then I can go like, gonna want to play like some hate piece next turn guaranteed, so I think I just get Sphere. Does seem weird with the Nykthos combo deck, but as you can see, it could be good this game if they don't combo right now. But they might. Feels like they're casting Sylvan Awakening right now. Yeah. So is their win condition just attack with 2/2s after pumping them with Ascendancy? I feel like that it is. So then they play like one blue spell, untap. They don't even, yeah, they don't need that much to kill us here because they already have 12 power. So like 2 spells does it. I guess I don't concede quite yet, but this is a turn 4 win from them. I guess I should have mulliganed that 6. I was on the draw too. Like turn 3 Karn just wasn't enough. I mean, obviously they had a turn 4 win, but I mean, God Pharaoh's obviously is good against them, but they just portable hold to that. That means they may not have what they need if they are just portable holding here because this has hexproof. This is 16 right now, but I guess one more spell we die. Escape. Yeah, that'll do it. All right, I'll just concede to save time. Like, they can just easily kill us. Sure, maybe they make a mistake and attack Karn, but they can just do it. Let's just not sit through that. I don't think anybody's timing out here. They have 20 minutes left. We have 17 minutes left. I'll play first. They're going to reveal their elk. You know what? I kind of want to keep this hand. If we draw a land off the top, this hand becomes pretty insane. And if we don't in the first turn, but we do in the second turn, maybe it's still not good enough. Because if we just don't draw land the first 2 turns, we just turn 2 Wolf Will, pass, do nothing, then turn 3 Wolf Will, do nothing. Just need to function. Oh, man. I have to keep. This just has enough stuff going that I need to just keep this 6. These weren't the best 6s, definitely, but I guess I just take layer. I wanted to get like something to do on turn 2. They're probably just going to go tap land. We're going to go nothing on turn 2. It's really bad. Then I just go Kiora into Cavalier. I guess that's a decent turn 4, but not compared to like what our deck's capable of. We were playing like 3 or 4 spells on turn 2 before. Ooh, there's a Vivian. I guess playing Nykthos is better because I could draw another Nykthos just in case. I guess they could Spell Pierce here. Still jamming, obviously. Opt. So on my next turn, I guess I just Cavalier pass. And then on my turn after that, if I am alive still, I can go off. Vivian Plus is interesting, but I mean, just so much better to Cavalier first. It does seem like there's room for improvement with our deck as well. Seems like there are cards we could change. Turn 3 Ascendancy, pretty scary. I have to just play Cavalier. There's like no question, I don't think. Sure, I could get comboed, but it's not like just like playing a Vivian really scares them either. So just Cavalier, draw, and then see what we hit. Hit a Forest, play another Oath. Keep the new one this time. Get a Llanowar. I don't want to tap land. Okay. We can do a lot next turn, but man, I guess it's pretty easy for that deck. If they just have Ascendancy into Sylvan Awakening, it's so easy for them to fully combo. And it's kind of hard to interact with because like removal doesn't really do it. Like you kill a land in response, but then they just have still have 3 more lands. Looks like we're probably just dying again. Double turn 4 win for the opponent. Just It's kind of rough. They discard land, 5 cards in hand, and they have 1 mana right now. Portable Hole, sure. 4 mana. It's just so easy for them to play a couple spells here with Ascendancy looting on every spell they play. Haven't decided if we're playing another league, but yeah, I might. This is only match 3, so got a lot left of this league. We'll see how it goes. I mean, our draw was just not strong enough here, right? Guess I could have gone to 5 again. I wanted to Oath into like a Llanowar though, to play a Llanowar on turn 2, but I missed. Another Sylvan Awakening just to untap. Again, if they have 1 more spell, we're dead. I guess they need 2 more spells for exact, like, actual lethal, but they have 4 cards in hand. Yeah, pretty impressive showing from the opponent's deck. Pretty cool. We comboed in game 1, and they comboed on turn 4 in games 2 and 3. Treasure Cruise, jeez. Are we playing cards like this? Ancestral. Alright, now it's actually lethal. GG's. Try to come back in this league, see if we can go positive in the end. Let's go to round 4. Alright, 1 and 2 now after getting comboed. Would you like to play first? I would, thank you. We'll keep this. We can Oath into lands. They mulligan to 6. We're in the 1-2 bracket now. We'll see what we play against. Land or 1-drop is good. Kiora. I already have 1 Kiora. I probably want Elvish Mystic here, since I already have 1 Kiora. Sure. And then next turn, I'm likely just Wolfwill Havening it as well. So does this mean it's Lotus Field? Probably. Okay, Forest actually isn't bad. Now I can go Mystic plus Oath, excuse me. That's better because then I can just Wolfwill next turn, right? I think I just play 2 1-drops. So I can take Cavalier, land, or Kiora. So if I go Mystic, land, Mystic, next turn I go Nykthos, Wolfwill Haven, Kiora. I can do like a lot of stuff like that. I think I'd rather have the Cavalier. Didn't really do the math to exactly plan out the entirety of the next turns, but I think this is fine. And do we put the Wolfwill on the Nykthos is another age-old question. So it is Lotus Field. Otawara. So they're playing safe with Otawara, I suppose. I probably will still want to get Kiora down over playing Karn this turn. I want to do like as much as I can. So I can just play Kiora, play Wolfwill, pass. It's probably just my best line. And this is still only turn 3. Could have done it in the other order too, it doesn't matter. Do I want to Wolfwill up my Nykthos? I think yes. I don't really know, like, in this situation, should I Wolf Will my Nykthos or not? They Lotus Field, sack lands. Let's see if they can, like, go off here. My guess is no, but I feel like they're just gonna, like, Glimmer or something this turn. Okay, they play Fae. Interesting. That is fine. So I can go Cavalier, untap. I need to hit a land on this Cavalier, but I think I just play it. I guess I could have Stormed first. I think this is actually potentially better. Untap Nykthos. Make a bunch of mana, and now I can Storm. Should I play Elvish Mystic before? I think I just Storm now. Maybe this was wrong, because now I don't really do anything else this turn. I mean, I guess I get Karn. It's pretty good. I can go Karn into, what's it called? The hate piece. It's just not misclick here. Karn, control, okay, draw. And then I minus Karn, get a Damping Sphere. I guess they can Otawara it, but sure. I guess I can Cage also. I think Damping Sphere is better. Yes, I want to use the ability. I want a Damping Sphere, and then I want to play it. F6. They already have Otawara, so they can bounce this at some point, but it's kind of hard for them to generate mana with Damping Sphere in play. And then next turn we just like really start going off. We have like insane amounts of mana. We might need to try to fully combo here. I would love to try to fully combo even with Damping Sphere out. I think we probably can. Let's just go green. What is happening? Oh my god, I have Damping Sphere. I should have gotten Cage. Oh my god. That was it. I should have gotten Cage instead. I mean, yes and no. I should have gotten Cage probably, because then I could have made a bunch of mana this turn. Yeah, I can get Statue and play it. That's probably what I do. Because then I have two hate pieces. I can also get Cage and play it, but I think Statue is better. This only kills non-lands, right? I don't even get a 7-mana Vindicate. I think I like getting Statue. And then they can bounce it with Otawara, I guess, and then I could replay. And then they can't really play spells that well. Is that better than Cage plus more stuff? Probably. Let's go Statue. They concede. Okay, we got him. We got him. Sick. All right. So Cage actually is good against them, right? Because they usually play the Sultai Ultimatum card. Oh, it doesn't stop the ultimatum because they exile then cast. So it doesn't actually work. I was like trying to. That was so embarrassing for me. I'm trying to nick those with Damping Sphere out. Nice one, right? Okay. I can needle naming Thespian Stage. but I can just Karn for Needle, which is easier. I think I want to just aggro combo them, and then I can Karn for my hate pieces. I think I just run it. Yeah, Cage does. It's kind of like Living End. It exiles then casts, or whatever the Bring to Light is. All right, this hand we have nothing. I think this hand is a keep though. We have triple Nykthos to really go off. I'm gonna try it. We have a turn 1 ramp spell, turn 2 ramp spell, so any like 5-6 drop we draw, we're gonna be able to cast on turn 3. I just think we should keep this hand. Like, it's so much easier to draw payoffs than have like just such a good curve out hand like this. So yeah, I think this is a keep. Not drawing a threat yet, but it's okay. They're getting Lotus probably. They do. We draw mana producer land, so that was kind of rough. So let's just go land, Wolf Willow here, and then play Curated. Hope to draw Storm. That's the turn. Yeah, this hand was obviously not good, but we kept 5 land, Wolf Willow, Mystic, and 3 of our lands were Nykthoses. So we basically just needed to draw 1 expensive spell. All right, just trying to have 6 here. Sounds like my fiance's home. Sure the dog's excited. Ball again, recovery, doing nothing. And there's Cavalier. Okay, okay. So I think I just start by just playing Cavalier before anything, right? I guess I can Nykthos. It doesn't even add 1 mana yet. I think I just start with Cavalier. Drew a threat just in time. We'll see if it's enough. Oh my god, we just keep missing. All right, Nykthos. I don't know what's going on out there, but just give me a second here. They're gonna scrying. Let's see what they get. They get stage. They play temple and pass. Okay. Well, we have nothing going on. Another wolf. It doesn't do anything. I can just make some 2/2s to try to pressure them. That's all I can do. How much mana do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6. Can play Forest. 8 mana. I think I want to play second Nykthos to make another 2/2. Probably not, actually. That seems bad to me. I'll just make 1. Let's just make a bunch of mana. I guess I can just make 2 2/2s without Nykthosing anyway. Let's just do it. And 5 and F6. And we'll see if we get killed here, which we are very likely to get killed, but poor. That actually, I mean, that draws them cards, but it doesn't actually make them mana yet. They Lotus Field, Grazer, and then they don't have another land? Interesting. Threat. Okay. Oath. Karn? Karn 1 time? No, we missed. Oh, damn. No, it wasn't a Cavalier into Storm. Missed there too, huh? Attack with these, and then hope they have nothing, but yeah, it's not looking great. Oh, I didn't attack with Mystic. Hopefully we don't put them to 1. 5, 9, 10, 11. So if they have a Grazer, I mean, they could always chump our Cavalier or Wolf anyway. There's no real reason to play Nykthos there. Right now they actually make mana on poor. We should be dead here. Like, we're just not doing enough. Just one Cavalier is just not quite there. Second, or I guess third poor. Making blue and black mana. They go Hidden Strings. And now they can just ultimatum and kill us. I mean, again, we should be dead here. Definitely got to get better at playing this deck, but it's been fun learning. Dark Petition, interesting. I thought they don't play that anymore. They have only blue mana left. They're also playing Fae of Wishes, which I thought a lot of the new versions don't play. So Dark Petition, they have blue and black mana. But it looks like opponent still might be playing Pier. Play Leer. Okay, then they can just start flashing back pores, play all 3 pores, and this Hidden Strings. Interesting build from the opponent. I mean, we are in the 1-2 bracket, and we're definitely just dead here. I just kind of want to see what their win con is. The new version does run 1x Fae. Interesting. I mean, we're going to game 3. Okay, so they are on Ultimatum also. They're not on like the super old version. I think when they adapted this card, the deck got a lot better too. It's just so much more consistent. Now they can just get Omniscience. I mean, they also have Leer, but they can just get Omniscience plus the card that can, like, basically Demonic Tutor plus put a card in the yard, right? So they get Pure, Hidden Strings, Omniscience. So I can't let them have Omniscience. Then they draw half their deck, and then they just find a win somehow. I guess I could have just let them have Omniscience, but again, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. They Pure Hidden Strings, they make a ton more mana, and they can pour twice more as well. All right, let's just not waste time here. They literally just get to draw half their deck plus draw 3 plus draw 3 while they're making mana. Like, if they're not winning from this position, then they never win. All right. We have to just have a slightly better hand than we had. Let's just run it back. All right, let's go first. All right, I guess this is the hand I'm supposed to keep. This is close. I mean, we can turn to Wolfwillow no matter what. If we rip a land, it's so good. We have 20 lands out of 53. Like, I feel like the upside here is high enough because this is like a potentially combo-focused hand. And if we miss on land for the first turn, as long as we hit on the second, I think I'm going to try it here. We also have the Kiora, so like, even if we miss on lands for the first 2 draw steps, like the top 2 cards are non-lands, we can still turn 3 Kiora, untap, play another Wolfwillow, and then go off on turn 4. So I think this one is actually a keep. go layer, Llanowar, and top card Forest, please, or Nykthos. Either way, I'll take Forest or Nykthos. Okay, I guess I'm going for Oath into land. Highest upside by far. Of course, we get punished if we miss, but... Alright, we hit a Nykthos. Play it. Play Wolf Willow here. Pass. Alright, we got rewarded for the keep. We hit the Oath into land. The green ponder. We have 3 devotion right now. They're going Grazer into Lotus Field. Okay, they have a decent draw too, but only 4 cards left. They can't necessarily go off yet anyway. So what's the line here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana, no extra land to play. I can go tap Lair, Llanowar, play Wolf Willow here, tap add 3, play Kiora, untap Nykthos, play Llanowar, pass. Is there anything else I can do? What if I just start with Kiora, untap Nykthos? I still can't activate it or anything. I think that's all I can do. Just play these cards. And then just try to go off next turn. So this is looking pretty bad with 0 forests. That's all I can do, unfortunately. Still, it's not like the opponent's guaranteed to be like doing something so incredible right now. Oh. I have to click like that. That's so annoying because of my oath. I don't think I've had to do that before. That was weird. And then I suppose I just untap here. Okay. That's all we got. Yeah, it's so hard to tell whether I want to Wolf Willow the Nykthos or like the other lands. I'm never sure which one to do. All right, that was really bad for us. Now we only have 4. I guess we have still 5 mana with this. They took their entire turn to do that, and they only have 3 cards though. So I can go Nissa into Caryatid. Nissa attack for 3 Caryatid. It's probably better than Cavalier. Let's do it. I guess I get to draw off this and maybe hit a land, but I can probably draw off it next turn anyway. I like Nissa first into Caryatid. Nissa, make the land, attack. I need to actually untap this in order to play this. Attack, and then play this. Okay. The next turn I get to Cavalier, hopefully hit a land and draw, and then keep going. Could get comboed right now as well. Yeah, maybe I should just be enchanting Nykthos as little as possible. I thought it would be better because I usually want to be untapping Nykthos so then I'm making more mana. But maybe that's just incorrect. Alright, they're just tapping out for a Demonic Tutor. So maybe they're getting land or pour over pages. They got Thespian Sage for sure. Got it. Okay. So I'm unlikely going to be able to kill with damage. I could just start by attacking for 3. Might as well. And then I can use this mana for Cavalier. Seems correct to me. And I can use Nissa for more mana, main 2 as well. let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cavalier. Draw. Cavalier trigger. Wow, we keep missing on that. We did hit double storm, but holy crap, we've missed on this so many times this league. It's like actually incredible. Damn. Now we just can't do anything else this turn. Unreal. There's no point to even minus the Kiora. It doesn't do anything. And then I missed out on an attack too. Can't flashback storm right now. I don't even have that much mana. We have 21 lands in the deck, so like missing on this is really hard to do. 0 lands in the top 5. And we can't even kill them next turn. Poor. Sure. So they need hidden strings here basically to make mana. Because they could go make mana, stage copy the Lotus Field, then hidden strings, then go off. So they still need a fair amount to go right. Temple. It's a good sign for us. Another Kiora. It's funny because we don't actually have that much mana. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess 10 mana, so I can flashback storm. I guess I start by just attacking with this and these two. And then I can go flashback storm right now. But I have to tap out for it. I have exactly 10 mana, I think. Because my Nissa doesn't actually add mana right now. They did chump the layer, so I guess I could have activated that for lethal, but they chumped it. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have exactly 10. Untap Forest. Because Nissa can't untap these creatures that have stuff on them. Let's go Flashback Storm. So I can go Karn, Forest, and then I can get the hate piece. I almost said no. That would have been so annoying. So I can't quite get God Pharaoh's statue. I also can't needle. I mean, I guess I just get Damping Sphere. That makes it the hardest for them to combo. Because I have 4 mana right now. I can go 4 mana, Kiora down to 1 mana, and then add 2 more mana, go back up to 3 mana. So I still only have 4 mana. I guess I'm just sphering, yeah. Chat says to sphere, I sphere. Let's go minus. Use Karn's ability, yes. Damping Sphere, play it. They copy. They could still potentially go off here. I guess I just plus. I don't know if I should untap even, but I think I will. Just gonna F6. Okay. They can do what they can do. They basically have to combo through Damping Sphere here to win. They concede. Nice. We got ourselves another match win. Back to 2-2. Whew. That was closer than I would have liked, but nice. Beating Lotus Field there is pretty nice. Opponent's draws were not insane. I guess neither was ours. Missing on Cavalier was pretty crazy. So let's go round 5. All right, 5th and final round against Yorion. Snap keeping this mediocre hand. Temple of Silence. Okay. Does that just mean it's like Esper Yorion or something? Or are they just playing a temple? Could be just black-white Yorion, I guess. Don't know if that's really a thing. Again, obviously this hand is not like that great. We need one more piece. We need like a play next turn, but still think it's worth trial. Okay, so it's just black-white Yorion, most likely with that 4-mana black-white enchantment that makes players sack stuff. All right, we hit a play on turn 2, so that was huge. And then next turn we just can play Karn if they don't have another removal spell. No, I've seen a lot of people playing one Golos. Oh man, they have another removal spell. That was something I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Is I was like, we could play one Golos, which we don't have right now. Oh wow, get punished. I can't even play Old Growth Troll. That's pretty bad. It's really bad. Now we just can't do anything. And then we really need to rip another land. Just edict into edict, it's just wrecked. Demonic Pact. Wow. Man. I don't I don't think this deck is necessarily that great, but I think we're gonna lose. Okay, pass. Those trials just really wrecked our hand exactly. I mean, we could have mulliganed, but I still think this was definitely a keep. Okay, let's see. Do I bin? I think I kind of want Troll. It seems like it's kind of good against them. And I kind of want Nissa too. I think I can just discard doubles. I want one Storm as well. This is a tough discard because I was thinking I just play Old Growth Troll because that gives me a lot of devotion. If I draw a land, I can also just play Nissa. Should I Storm plus discard Karn Storm here? I think that's best. It's tough to say there. That was a tough decision. I could have discarded Storm. I could have discarded Old Growth Troll, Storm. I think because I would rather play Troll than Karn right now, that I should keep this. Wow. They mind drop me, then Thoughtseize me. Yeah, they're definitely Doom Foretold. That's the card. That's the card name I was thinking of. Let me read that card again. Oops. Oh yeah, okay, that was close enough. 4 mana. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, they sack a non-land, non-token permanent. If they can't, they discard a card, lose 2 life. You draw a card, you gain 2 life, and you sacrifice Doom Foretold. And you create a knight. Okay. They Treacherous Blessing. They're most likely not going to die to their own pact, so it's not necessarily a good plan. All right, let's just play the other troll we drew. We got lucky that we drew something to play this turn. Land? Carried. Okay. Pass. So they can kill this if they want, but that's actually just fine because then we just make more mana. Enchants a forest that makes it add 1 more mana. Okay. And it... Oh, I think this also, on the other side, doesn't it still add... Oh no, it doesn't add... Does it add 0 devotion on the other side? I don't even know. I think it adds 0 devotion on the backside. Return to the battlefield. It's an aura with Enchant Forest. Oh, it doesn't flip. You're right. So it is just triple green devotion. Sweet. So it does really help you go off. So yeah, this card does a lot in this deck for sure. Discard and draw have been chosen. They take Yorion just so they won't. They have no chance of dying to Pact. They have an insane Yorion next turn. Okay. So I can go add 4 mana with Nykthos, untap it. Well, then I can go play Caryatid, untap it, make 5 mana. But then I still can't Storm. But if I just go Nykthos, make 4 mana, untap it, make 4 more mana, Storm. That's a line. I can go make 4 mana. I can like Nissa untap the Nykthos, attack for a bunch, but I'm also going to get double trialed here. I think I just want to Storm the Festival. Seems best to me. It's all we can really do. Just a little bit short of doing like the really good stuff. Storm. Maybe we get lucky here. We can just take Karn plus land, I suppose. Maybe Wolf Willow is better than land. I think it probably is. Actually, no, because I can Karn. I can Karn get like. I can even Karn for Treasure Vault, play Treasure Vault. I can take like Forest Karn, Karn for Treasure Vault, play Sylvan Caryatid, which I guess doesn't really do anything because they're gonna Yorion. But I could still get the Treasure Vault and play it. Hmm. Don't think I need to like cage or anything. I don't think that does anything. Still think I want to just Karn Forest here. Pretty much regardless. I think I want just another land and don't play Caryatid because again they're going to Nissa. It's just land, play land, back for 4. And then they can Yorion, blink the trials. I mean, blink their entire board, get a million, like get tons of value. But maybe we combo them somehow at this point. Because now we just put a couple more lands into play. All right, they kill the Karn. They get an 0/4. I guess they also get to Flicker Demonic Pact. They're just getting too much value here. The, having like the 80 card deck and then trial into trial when they probably don't have that much early removal was just so brutal. All right. Exile Troll. And then Yorion. And they get another like draw 2 or drain for 4. I suppose I'll keep trying, but it's gonna be tough here. We don't even really have any board presence, so we don't have any devotion. Yeah, I mean, this deck is doing really well right now, but if people tech towards it and like blue light control starts playing more wraths, it might this deck can get hated out relatively easily, I think. But I think it is one of the best decks right now. So I guess it could see some type of ban. It already saw a ban and an unban, right? Didn't Oath of Nissa get banned and then unbanned? All right, we can't. There's like we can't really do anything that good right now. I guess I can go Nissa, untap a forest, play Caryatid, or I can go. I don't have quite enough devotion. I'm just so like close to doing good stuff, but just not quite that far. Just not not quite that far. I'm close to doing good stuff, just not quite there. Need just a little bit more mana. Nissa plus on a forest. I don't quite have enough devotion. Caryatid. And just Llanowar go. They have 7 cards in hand. Do they play any Wraths? I mean, I feel like they probably do. They can kill Archeora with Yorion, then like Wrath or something. Then we have like basically nothing. We're also still only on 5 devotion right now. Oh, they also get to 4 something. Demonic Pact. This is just doing so much work this game. So you're going to kill the Nissa. Smart. The one, I did see that green white Ponza deck. Yeah, I've thought about how to play Imperial Oath, but playing it in green white Ponza Shell did not occur to me. That deck looks sweet. They got 3rd in the challenge with it. That was pretty cool. Oath of Kaya. Kill Nissa. We're just super dead. I wouldn't be surprised if this deck plays like sideboard Yorion, the companion Yorion, and 2 to 3 main deck Yorion as well. Oh man, they just wrecked us. Killed both our planeswalkers. I mean, we're losing this game. They've triggered Demonic Pact like so many times. Second Pact. Hey man. Okay. Should I keep playing? I mean, I guess. There's not that much I can do here though, right? I can Karn. Get what? I can like Karn for Chariot, but they have 5 cards in hand. They get 2 more pact triggers. And I can just concede at this point. It's not bad to concede. This doesn't even make any mana right now. I'll just take some actions, I suppose. This doesn't even make mana. I can't even play the Chariot that I get. I'll just concede. We just cannot beat Pact Trigger, Pact Trigger. They're not going to die to their own Pact, drawing a bunch more cards. They wouldn't have played second Pact, I don't think. Okay, those Trials of Ambitions is really just what got us. That was just brutal. I'm just not going to sideboard again. I'm just really not liking this triple cage. I mean, sure, I know Phoenix is one of the best decks, but I feel like Cage is just too detrimental to our own strategy, and it should just be 1 cage to tutor with Karn and not boarding in the extra cages because, again, Winota can just still play a 4 mana 4/4, and then you played a 1 mana artifact that doesn't actually like kill the 4/4. It just stops the Winota trigger, which is big, but then it's really only good against Phoenix, and it stops your own Storm the Festivals. That's so huge. Let's just run it back. We'll go game 2 here. We got him. I think this matchup should be decent because usually we should be a lot faster than them. All right. Would you like to play first? Yes. They have to reveal their Yorion. Got a mulligan. Can't keep 4-drop, 5/5 drop. Keep. Man, I really want Storm the Festival here, but I just don't think I can quite afford to keep it. Could put back land. It's pretty greedy, I guess. It's just too greedy to put back anything except Storm. It would have been interesting to put back Cavalier, but there's just no way, right? Okay, play Nykthos, play Caryatid, attack for 1. And then on our next turn, we can decide what we want to do. If they let us, we're going to Cavalier, I think. And then Karn. Yeah, definitely just Cavaliering on turn 3 here. Nice. Sure. Would have been nice to hit a non-Nykthos land there, but it's not the worst. Now we have a second Nykthos in the graveyard for combo potential. Oath of Kaya, kill the Llanowar. That's fine. We still have a ton of mana next turn. And a 5/6. So I can go. That doesn't actually. I guess that just makes 1 mana right now. I can go play Karn. Probably just want to just get something good. Whether it's Immortal Sun, God Pharaoh statue. I guess Chariot's a possibility. I feel like statue kind of wrecks them. Making all their spells cost more is like so brutal for them. I'm not sure. Immortal Sun's good, but then I can't use Karn again. But this is also good. I think I just get statue. Just that really like hurts them a lot, I think. Then I just play layer pass. And next turn with Karn, we have some options of what we can get. We can also get Meteor Golem if we need to. We can get the Immortal Sun. We can get, maybe a Needle or a Flagship, but got good options. Got good options. Don't have we bottomed the Storm the Festival, but that's obviously one of our better draws at this point. Another Cavalier is good. Right, there's the Doom Foretold. So I have to sack a non-land permanent. Non-land, non-token permanent. They will as well. So do I just sack Caryatid? Don't really want to sack Karn. If I sack, I guess I can sack Cavalier. And then I can put an Old Growth Troll on top of my deck, draw it. I'm still a little short then. Hmm. I can Cavalier, put nothing on top of my deck. I kind of want to Chariot as well, but I guess I'm just playing God Pharaoh statue this turn. This is just really close. Because if I can sack Karn, I guess. I could sack Karn, attack for 5, play statue. then they can't really play much on their turn. They have to sack their Oath of Kaya. And then on my next turn, I'm sacking Cavalier or Caryatid. Maybe sacking Karn is the play here. Because I'm not playing Chariot this turn anyway. I'm just going to do it. I'm not sure. That one's close. Okay, there's a Kiora. So I can actually play that for free because I can use that to untap the statue, which is kind of nice. So I can go land. Or I can untap the Nykthos, excuse me. Let's go Kiora. Green, green. Add 5. Untap Nykthos. Add green. Play statue. Attack for 5. They can chump. Yeah, but again, all their spells costing 2 more now is pretty bad for them. And they have to sack Oath of Kaya. And then we can start just activating Lair of the Hydra here. Yeah, we could put Karn back on top. That's decent. But then we don't actually have that much mana for Karn. So we could also just sack Caryatid and just keep attacking with our 5/6. They couldn't play a spell. Can attack with Lair and 5/6. I like that better, I think. I don't need Caryatid. Wolfwell Haven. That's something I can sack to Doom Foretold as well. I think I like it. Let's play it here. Add mana. Nykthos. Untap Nykthos. Add green mana. Layer for a 7/7. Then attack for 12, and then they have to chump. Then they sack Doom Foretold on their turn. Yeah, I like these lines. Then they go to 7 off this. This card is actually pretty sweet. It's like, even if they answer it, they have to spend 2 more on the answer for it. So it's pretty strong. They're at 7, and we have 2 attackers. They don't have a Doom Foretold because they had to sack it to their own thing. Okay, I have to sack my Cavalier now. So do I put Karn on top is the question. I mean, I can just attack with Lair of the Hydra, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. That's damage. So I think I guess I can put Nykthos on top just to have 1 more mana. Or I can just put nothing on top. I'm just going to say no. Draw a random card because I have lethal anyway. Let's go untap. Hit for 6, and then statue drains them for 1. Okay, going game 3 here. Nice. That was sweet. Just kept the 5/6 in play and attacked. That'll do. Let's run it back. No sideboard, no problem, right? See everyone in game 3. Oh, starting right now. I guess I'm keeping this hand. I'm not susceptible to an edict at all. I have a turn 2 Wolfwell. Sure, I don't have a 1-drop, but you should usually have a 1-drop, but you can't always have it. And there's a 1-drop. Nice. Land? Lair of the Hydra or Forest. I think I want Lair in this situation. Comes in untapped, might as well. So now next turn I'm just going Lair, Haven. And then next turn I have 4 mana. I can either Old Growth Troll or Karn. Depends what the opponent does, but I might just want a Karn. Because they probably have a lot of removal for creatures, but less for planeswalkers. Raven. Kiora. Well, now I can Kiora into Old Growth Troll. So that's, I think, the line now. That just, like, really makes me... Because Kiora essentially only costs 1 mana. Kiora minus into Troll. Oh, and I get to draw? Wow. Okay. The next turn I have a lot of mana. I could even just Storm the Festival next turn. They need to have like a really good turn here. This draw just really ended up working out pretty well, I think. We hit the Nissa. Sure, they can Thoughtseize our Storm, but then at that point we can either just Karn or Thorn or Cavalier of Thorns. So just looking solid. I guess I was even like most scared of just like them tapping out for Demonic Pact, basically doing nothing, but then the turn after just starting to get like more and more value where they start killing our planeswalkers and our creatures. But now that they're not doing that, I'm really liking our position. Like I feel like they have to take this. It's just like too powerful. Oh, they took Cavalier of Thorns. Okay. And then Treacherous Blessing, draw 3. Sure. It's fine. Now I just cast this. Nykthos. 3, 4, 5, 6 devotion as well. Wow. So I guess I just start with Nykthos, add mana, play Storm. Can even untap the Nykthos as well. Do I do that right now? No, because I can hit a lot more devotion off this, and I have 2 more mana. Let's just go Storm. Ooh, this is a reason to use the Kiora. Okay, I see. I'm learning. I should have used Kiora because now getting a second one doesn't do anything. Definitely a mistake by me. So I just take Oath plus Haven. Okay. And then I put Haven. Attach these auras. I'll put that on this Nykthos because I will be untapping this one now. I might hit another. I feel like I might hit another Nykthos. I guess I'll just put it here. Could put it here, then I make actually 1 mana off of it. Anyway, I'll put it here. Choose an Oath to keep. Oath triggers. A Cavalier would be pretty sweet. Another Storm would be incredible. But that was actually really punishing that we didn't use the Kiora because I'm really glad that happened because now in the future I know generally to use Kiora before Storm in case I want to take Kiora off Storm the Festival. Good trick to know with the deck, for sure. And obviously where you want to learn is just playing a league with the deck, not like in the top 8 of a challenge or a tourney or something. I play some arena formats as well. I haven't been doing too much recently, but when the new set comes out, I may stream some drafts. So yeah, might do that. Okay. Nykthos or Cavalier. Did we play the Nykthos this turn? I played the Nykthos already this turn, so let's take Cavalier, any order, 2 mana, untap Nykthos, they concede. Wow, we were just playing too slow for them. All right, went positive in the league. Nice. Let's look at the deck. So one thing that's like a must do is get an Overgrown Tomb. Which one do we want? I'm kind of used to this art, I think. One Overgrown Tomb just makes it a lot easier to combo when you draw the entire deck. I think I hated these Grafdigger cages, these Grafdigger's Cage. There's one card people are playing. I'm blanking on the name. Let's see if somebody in chat can help me find it. It's I think it's like 2 or 3 mana. Is it Transformation? Maybe I found it first. I've seen people playing this card. So it's a 2 mana enchant creature. When it ETBs draw, enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a green elk creature 3/3. So somebody in chat tell me why why do you want this? Like, what creature are you really worried about transforming? I It's good against Thing in the Ice. Okay, I like that. I also don't know if you need Pelucranos. It doesn't seem like it's that good to me. So because I don't know the format that well, I don't know like which cards you want. But I think honestly all these 4 cards can go. I could see also so I could see like I've seen people playing 2 or 3 transformations. I could see one Golos being good. Yeah, Thing in the Ice is good against this deck, but I think you can reset against those decks relatively easily. I really actually loved God Pharaoh Statue. I've seen some lists without this card, but I think it's a good hate card that's just like really nice to tutor with Karn. Is there another big artifact that costs like a lot of mana that I can get that just wins the game with Karn, or not really? I think I do like Old Growth Troll. I know Doomwake doesn't play Old Growth Troll and plays Voracious Hydra. The only thing about that to me is like this is like one of your best enablers and just a decent threat in some matchups. It's like your best enabler for devotion. So I think that's why you want Troll. Plus, it just like is hard for a lot of decks to deal with. Sure, it's a little underwhelming sometimes. Like when our opponent played Grave Titan against us, the Winota player, we just like couldn't really attack through it, and then our 4/4s looked pretty bad. But I think it's worth it because so many times this just like adding so much devotion just seems really good. So I guess I'm not sure what the last sideboard card would be. I mean, I guess we can leave it like this for now. I think the main deck's pretty solid. It's actually kind of funny because I was like thinking, oh, I can't believe you're only playing one Nissa, but I think Cavalier does seem better than Nissa. Oh yeah, that's another card I've seen people play. Hunt the Hunter, is it? We already have Meteor Golem. Is this the best possible fight spell? Probably. +2/+2 and fight. That's really good. Yeah, I think again, this is my first league with the deck, but it feels like Troll is probably just better because it's an enabler, it's a decent threat, it's a pretty sticky threat. It just kind of does everything. It's like without Troll, you really don't have that much devotion to make mana. This is like your best devotion enabler. Sure, Cavalier also, but this costs 5 mana. So it's harder to get this out where you can just turn 2 Troll, then turn 3, you have so much more mana with Nykthos. But I like Hunt the Hunter over Pelucranos. So Pelucranos just seems like a little bit too slow to me. And if the mirror is popular, I could see this. I really don't know how often you're going to want to get the Immortal Sun, but the place where I see it being good is probably in one of the rougher matchups in Blue Eye Control, where if you just are ever able to go like Karn Immortal Sun and resolve it, that's just so bad for them because they can't use their Planeswalkers and you're drawing extra cards and it doesn't get Wrath. So I like leaving that in the deck. I think most of these sideboard cards seem good. I think Treasure Vault likely is better than the Indestructible Artifact land because when you're comboing, let's say you somehow exile Overgrown Tomb or something, this can make black mana at the end. So I think I like Vault. And all the other card targets seem really strong to me. So this is probably where I would try for the next league. So yeah, this seems sweet. That'll wrap up this YouTube video. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Again, youtube.com/snapbolt. Go sub to my YouTube. Really is the best way to support me. So thank you so much for that. Till next time, YouTube. Peace.